This book isn't a love fest for the Obamas. It isn't meant to make us miss them more or deepen what divides us. It is, instead, my personal portrait of a journey that changed us all for the better. It is a reminder of the difference this family made when our country needed change and something to believe in. It is to show through my images and their words where they came from and what they did. And in showing that, to say it is now our time to pick up where they left off and carry on what they started, with hope, not fear.
I want our young people to know that they matter, that they belong. So don't be afraid. You hear me? Young people, don't be afraid. Be focused. Be determined. Be hopeful. Be empowered. Empower yourselves with a good education. Then get out there and use that education to build a country worthy of your boundless promise. Lead by example with hope, never fear.
It's tempting right now to give in to cynicism, to believe that recent shifts in global politics are too powerful to push back, that the pendulum has swung permanently. And just as people spoke about the triumph of democracy in the 90s, now you're hearing people talk about the end of democracy and the triumph of tribalism and the strong man. If you know what's in your heart and you're willing to sacrifice for it, even in the face of overwhelming odds, then it might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen next week. It might not even happen in your lifetime. Things may go backwards for a while, but ultimately, right makes might, not the other way around. Ultimately, the better story can win out.
When I think of the Obamas' path to the presidency, when I think of Barack and Michelle Obama, it is hope that comes to mind. They provided hope to others because they were an example of what is possible. Hope is what sustains us in difficult times. It is what brings us out of despair and what helps us defeat seemingly insurmountable obstacles. It is what motivates us to strive for our goals, whatever they may be. And it matters now more than ever.
Change depends on our actions, on our attitudes, the things we teach our children. And if we make such an effort, no matter how hard it may sometimes seem, laws can be passed and consciences can be stirred and consensus can be built. For everywhere in this country, there are first steps to be taken. There's new ground to cover. There are more bridges to be crossed. And it is you, the young and fearless at heart, the most diverse and educated generation in our history, who the nation is waiting to follow.
It is our fundamental belief in the power of hope that has allowed us to rise above the voices of doubt and division, of anger and fear that we have faced in our own lives and in the life of this country. Our hope that if we work hard enough and believe in ourselves, then we can be whatever we dream, regardless of the limitations that others may place on us. The hope that when people see us for who we truly are, maybe, just maybe, they too will be inspired to rise to their best possible selves.
I hope sharing the Obamas' journey empowers people of all ages, races, and genders to believe in themselves and to use their voices to take control of their future. You do not need me or the Obamas to tell you these truths. But if this book helps you believe them, then it has served its purpose. Fear is caused by cowards. Hope creates heroes.